We have been surfing for almost 1,865 days. And in this time, we've had amazing waves, crazy wipeouts, and once-in-a-lifetime experiences. And these are the things we've learned along the way that we feel everyone should know. Have you guys ever been out there, waves are cooking, and all of a sudden you need to use the toilet? Go rush back, get out of your wet wetsuit, and then go use the bathroom. Do you know how annoying that is? Just picture that. Don't picture that. For me, that's my number one rule. For every surf, always use the toilet. Now, when we first started surfing, you know, you get clothes and you get it to fit, but a little bit bigger to grow into it. Well, we decided to do that with a wetsuit. We still have that wetsuit. It still doesn't fit. Oh my gosh. So do not get a wetsuit to grow into it in the future. Just don't. Get it now, use it for a year, year and a half, 2 years, then get a new one. Don't grow into it, it's gonna suck. Now the awesome thing about surfing is there's so many different avenues. You can be a longboarder, you can be a bodyboarder, you can be a surfer, you can be a foiler, you can be a body surfer. But you do you. If you want to body surf, body surf. If you want to bodyboard, bodyboard. Don't care what other people think. Just do you. Surf what you want to surf. Always try new boards. Don't get stuck with just surfing a short board or just surfing this or that. Try things and then you learn new experiences and it's just awesome. Don't be scared to ride what you want to ride and try things. JV, we do Dawnies. We do full, if we're there for 2 days, we're surfing 15 hours. So wake up 5 a.m., say it's first light. I'm up at 4:30, stretching already. It is the hardest thing you'll ever do, but once you wake up and you're like, okay, we're JB, we're gonna score, and you'd start going, it's so easy. And just hit the stretch, everything's loose, take care of your body outside of the water. Do the stretching, do breath training, do your push-ups, do all of that kind of stuff, because if you can prepare outside of the water, by the time you get into the water, you are ready. Don't wait to get in the water and say, oh, when I get in the water, I'll be fine. Do what you can before so you're prepared and ready, and you can go enjoy the surf. Now, I've heard Nathan Florence say this, rest. What is rest? But for me, my goal is not to surf for the next 20 years. My goal is to surf until I'm 18, 90. Like Jerry Lopez learning to foil at 60. Was even older, 70. I don't know. That's what I want to do. I want to surf as well as I can for as long as I can. So don't surf when you're injured. Do you know what it's like going for a surf and you've got a pain in your leg? Would you rather have not surfed or gone surfed, pulled your leg, and then you're out for 6 months? Like, it's so small decisions. I can surf now, I can get these waves now, but I'm injured. I could break my leg because of it, and I could be out for months. Or I could miss the surf, my leg's sore, do something else, surf the next day. Don't surf with the injured, it's not worth the risk. I prioritize my health and my injury, how my body's feeling over how the waves are. It's difficult, it sucks, but I make it a priority because that's what I want to do. We are fortunate enough to live very close to J-Bay. And according to a lot of people, J-Bay has got some of the gnarliest locals. For me, I find that if you are just respectful and you are kind and you talk to people and you're open and stuff like that, and you don't assume anything, you don't think you're the best, okay, I'm going on this wave. If you just take it with a grain of salt and realize that this is their home break, I always sit back and I just watch. Someone gets a crazy wave, woo! Like a guy does a sick turn, you'd be like, sick turn, bro. And then people are like, oh, this guy's sick, this guy's cool. And then I've ended up at JV and I've had locals give me waves just because I'm not being rude, I'm not being disrespectful, I'm not trying to snake them or drop in on them. And then you have amazing sessions because people want you to get waves because you're friendly and so be respectful. Be respectful in the water. You may be a really good surfer, you may be a local, you may be all of this stuff, but everyone else is also trying to surf. Everyone else is trying to have an awesome time. What I'd say is treat non-locals at your break how you want to be treated at their break. Do that. Treat non-locals at your break how you want to be treated at their break. Just because it's your wave, just because you're good, doesn't mean you catch every wave. Let waves through. Let the other guys have a turn, and just sometimes think about the kook. Maybe they get to surf once a week, maybe they surf once a month because they're busy, so they're not as good as you. Let them also catch waves. If they fall, fine. It wasn't your wave. You may have thought it was your wave, but it's not your wave. Let them also have fun. Everyone's out there. The ocean's free. The ocean's the only place where everyone can be anything. Let everyone have fun. Show respect. We are lucky enough to be able to go through when the J-Bay Open is on. And sitting in the water and watching the pro surf, like you've never seen. Seeing a pro on TV and something like that is completely different. Seeing them in the water is incredible, especially at J-Bay. You surf J-Bay, racing, you're just trying to make the section. And then you see pros do like 10 turns on the same wave. And you're like, how? It's just, they're just so good. And I just love sitting in the water and watching them surf. If someone's better than you, take the opportunity to learn, take the opportunity to see what they're doing and how they're doing things, and that will make you better at surfing. But I'll always feel when we come back from the J-Bay Open, my surfing so much better is because of watching how they surf and how they flow and stuff like that. I feel this is an important one. I started surfing at 16. I was very late to surfing, and at that thing, everyone's so much better than you. Little 10-year-olds are better than you at surfing. I still surf with guys that are way better than me, that are way younger because they've been surfing for longer. And I feel like my mate Suede, he started at the same time, but he's put so much effort and stuff into his surfing that he's surfing so well. So way better than me at the moment because he didn't let that stop him. Your surfing can go as far as you're willing to go. If you don't want to put in all the effort, you don't want to do, your surfing will always. But if you're willing to put in the hard work and go, your surfing will go, sky's the limit. And if you're not willing to fall, it'll never work. It is okay to go back 5 steps to move forward 10. I remember I was struggling with my calves. I couldn't get them right. I would always go for it and I would fall. And what I did was I restarted, went back 5 steps, went slow, come around, feel it, and then okay, add a little bit more speed, come around, then add a little bit more, and add a bit more this, add a bit more that. And now my calves are way better. I went back 5 steps, and then I shot forward 10. So it's okay to go back 5 and go forward 10. This is something I still struggle with, I'm not even gonna lie. We went J-Bay last year, and Luke and I were walking up the beach to go surf. And I was so embarrassed. I was walking with my board flipped over, so wax towards me. Like, look at this wax job. This one isn't as bad. So this isn't too bad, but my other board, So learn to wax your board properly, otherwise it's not a nice thing. I've been surfing for 5 years now and I still do not wax a board. I don't know why. I try. I think it's when I get on the board I like move my feet around and then that makes it dirty or something, but my wax is always so bad. So watch a video, learn how to wax your surfboard. You could be out there on the best day, but if you don't know which the best waves are, how are you going to catch them? And that's for me. I find it pretty easy. I don't know. I can see the waves coming in, I can see how they move, and I can see, okay, this one's gonna run, this one's gonna hold. Take the time, look and see. If someone's good at a wave, see what waves they're looking for. See how it's breaking, see how it's moving. And if the better you can understand waves, the better your surfing will get, because the better the waves are that you're catching, the better the maneuvers you can do. So try figure out how waves work. Just sit and see. This plus this equals this. So I want to look for this and this so I can do this. See? 2 plus 2 equals 4. So we were in St. Francis the other day and I was surfing out at this one wave, one of the beach breaks. And South Africa is pretty sharky, especially where I stay, it's very sharky. And I was out there, crazy left coming through, crystal blue water, sunny skies, but I was all alone. And with surfing, you just get this feeling in the water. You get this feeling of peace, or you get uneasy. And I was sitting out there and I was just always looking around. I was like, this is sketchy. I don't think I should be out here. Feels like there's a shark somewhere. And I was sitting on my board, chilling, having these thoughts, and I looked over and right underneath me I just saw a black shadow. Just this big black shadow. And I froze. I always thought I'd be the person that sees a shark and they're like, oh, that's pretty cool, like chilled. Nah, your boy froze. And I looked out at this thing and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm about to die. And in that moment I was like, what am I doing out here? I should not be out here by myself. I feel that this isn't safe and yet I'm still out here. And 2 seconds go by and I realized it was just the wave that blew the sand up to make it look like a black cloud. And in that moment, I was like, this is not worth risking my life. There will always be more waves. There will always be more waves coming through. There will always be other days to surf. There's no need to risk your life to catch a wave. It's more to life than surfing. More to life than waves. The thing is, when you look at surfers, especially the older guys, a 40-year-old surfer looks 60. A 60-year-old surfer looks like he should be in the grave. Because surfers really haven't prioritized their skin. Or they have, but you're in the sun the whole time, you can't really. I place so much value on my skin. I want to protect my skin. Your skin is so, like, the sun is so dangerous. And we're so fortunate to be a part of the Back to Nature team, so we can know that our skin is being safe. We're surfing, we're having fun, but we're not damaging our skin permanently. So that's a big thing. Your skin is your biggest asset. Look after it. And if you want, use our code Back to Nature at checkout to get 15% off. Super awesome products, good for the environment, good for you, and they work. David's very funny. When he catches a bad wave, you know David's caught a bad wave. Mainly because I've sent him on the bad wave, but because he shows so much emotion. Dave will come off the bad wave and like hit the wave and scream, and it's like, chill, bro. What I try to do is that I have a wipeout. The worse the wipeout, the bigger the laugh. Because you've like had this crazy wave, you almost died, and if you come out and panic, you're like, almost just died. What's gonna happen? You're gonna panic, you're gonna get scared, and scare yourself out. But if you come out laughing, oh, that was so funny, oh my gosh, I almost died. Your mood is completely changed. Instead of being scared and fearful, you feel excited and to want to go prove yourself that you can do it, that this did happen, but I can do it again. I'm gonna do it this time, I'm not gonna fall. So don't be scared to fall. Try, and that is how you get better. Don't be scared to fall. Learn to laugh the falls away. Have you ever told someone about a secret thing? When we were at school, I remember somebody connected to the Wi-Fi with their iPad. The guy that was helping left the password on, and they were able to find the password and told their friends. The problem was, their friends told more people, and then the original guy got in trouble because everyone was using it. The experience got ruined for everybody. So, in the same way, if you go surfing and your mate takes you to a secret spot, it's a secret spot for a reason. Nobody wants people to know. So don't tell anybody. Be grateful, surf it, but don't tell someone about a secret spot. Secret spots are secret for a reason. Try to keep them secret. Now this is a very important one for me because I feel a lot of people overlook the ocean. People surf and they do all of that kind of things in the water. They love the ocean, but they don't do their part to look after it. Do you know what it'd be like surfing? I don't know if you've seen videos of where you surf and there's just plastic everywhere, or there's sift things in the water. It's so easy to do your part. After surf, pick up a few pieces of rubbish, throw it away. The problem is everyone has that mindset of, I'm one person, what is that gonna do? What can that change? But if a million people have that mindset, a million people aren't gonna do anything. But if a million people have that mindset, I am one person, I can make a difference, my small part matters, and a million people do so, do you know how much plastic a million people can pick up compared to what they won't pick up? You are enough. Help make a change. The ocean doesn't need you, you need the ocean. Those are just a few of the lessons we've learned along the way. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe below. This is a fun little video I thought we'd put together for you guys. If you guys have more lessons, leave a comment down below of what you guys want to see, and we'll be coming to you guys soon.